Hello everyone, welcome back. So today we're going to be playing Swain, and we'll be ending our adventure against the 10-star adventure from the Nightmares campaign. So far we haven't really encountered a lot of challenges. The last encounter might be a bit difficult because the opponent's Nexus can take damage as long as they have two champions, but if things have been going as well as they've been going so far, they won't really get to have any champions on the board. Demonic Ascension combined with one of our various spells just means that they won't ever get Poros to transform into champions. We have been getting unlucky, so we haven't really gotten Swain every single game in our opening hand. As most champions, that would be a death sentence, but Swain is so powerful, his powers are so strong that we don't really need this Swain. Ooh, these are some decent options. Wiggle the Sprinkle, not so much, but I'll pick it up. I'll save our money for a better power here. Champion item chest, smooth soloist. I think we're definitely going for the smooth soloist encounter for another power. We can really do some powerful first turns thanks to the sorcery giving us extra spell mana. I'm inclined to pick up the Divine Whirlwind because of that. Then again, consistency is king. So you know what? Let's not pick up anything else. Our deck is already at 41 cards. That's a lot above what I would like. 20 cards would be ideal. Let's keep on Stylish Shot, Swain. Spirit's Embrace in our opening hand. Unfortunately, we don't draw it off of the Farsight Alteration. We still have a decent first turn. Can do Stylish Shot into Swain. And then I can do Spirit's Embrace. Of course, the opponent gets lucky and hits Regeneration on the Poro King.
Victory awaits.
So I won't really be able to kill the Poro King this turn. But hopefully he doesn't really get to rebuild this board. He is playing Poros and he has 2 mana, so he might be able to just do 2 Poros this turn. That's the worst case scenario. Him getting a spell shield on his Poros is terrible for me. At least he still has a damage Poro, so I can still do... Never mind, I won't be able to do Ravenous Flock. I'm forced to do Enraged Fire Spitter instead. Well, at least I get rid of 1 unit here. And I have 2 Ravenous Flocks. Never mind, I won't get rid of 1 unit here. Because the opponent's buffing everything a bunch of times. I can still do double Ravenous Flock for a clear, but it's just not going to be that pretty. Ravenous Flock there. Ravenous Flock there. I take 13. From the Exalted Poro plus Impact plus that guy, I guess. Why are you not dying before striking? What's happening? This deals 5 and clears the other 2. Okay, that's why. So I guess I target the Poro King, and yeah, that's better. That was my mistake. I was trying to target the 2 lowest units. This is a clean clear on everything. At least I avoided taking a bunch of damage. But the opponent's sporos are growing by a ton every turn. Start growing this Arsamira as well. Let's try to get lucky with the Pokey Stick to see if I hit a Pokey Stick here. No doubling dice, damn it. Do I pirouette here? I'm going to do it. Elixir of Wrath is okay, I suppose. Damaging the opponent's units by a ton. I would really like it if the opponent were to block one of these. It doesn't block. Well, at least we're softening up his board. Can I? Yes. Ravenous Flock clears most of the opponent's units. He's only left with one unit on the board. Even if you place 2 Poros, that won't be enough to allow him to go for a board-wide buff. Ooh, right. The rally effect. Completely forgot about that. Yeah, sure. I'll attack with Swain again. Still an additional 7 damage. Why not? The opponent now no longer has a landmark. So I should be able to kill him easily. We just do Flare plus this, and we kill him at burst speed with spells. That was a bit tricky. The opponent's units were growing a lot, but this was just for this specific encounter. I don't think there is any other encounter that can do that, so we'll be fine. I don't think I need another. Then again, Whirling Death is a good card, so let's just pick it up. Farsight Alteration on that will ensure that it gets brought to our opening hand. Slow but steady. Now let's just do Welcome Gifts. Champion Item Chest. I guess, yeah, let's go for the rightmost path. We'll face off against Morgana and Mordekaiser. It's kind of a problem because I'm pretty sure both of... Yeah, Morgana has Deathless and Mordekaiser has Spell Shield. So keeping them under control is going to be tricky, but if we get a decent hand like this one where we just have a bunch of spells in our opening hand, we should be okay. We don't need Samira in our opening hand though. We have so many Swains and still, every single time, Samira in our opening hand. I feel like I'm getting way more unlucky than I normally get. Can I kill the opponent's entire board this turn? Yes, if I hit some decent hits off of the pirouette, I guess. I'll have to do pirouette twice. Why do these Poros have extra health? What happened? The foes units have +1 health, okay. And then the buff gets increased by the thing. The opponent's power, right? This is a big problem. Let's see if we play something else. Please play something else. It doesn't. That's annoying. Let's still 4 stun. Mimic, I guess, because it gets brought down for cheap. Then let's do that here. Another Death Sand, that's perfect. Exactly what I wanted. And let's attack with both of us, or Samiras, I guess. Get a bit more damage through. Maybe get him closer to a different threshold that I can use to get rid of or to deal more damage with our spells. He had a very powerful turn.
Those that fell were never lost.
Flare doesn't deal enough damage. But I can use it to increase the damage on the Halloween Gale. It won't be enough though. Swain will be 3 mana. Let's do this. This now becomes 4 damage. That was a stupid waste of mana. I should have just done it like this. But then again, I didn't really know what to spend my last 1 mana on. At the very least, this ensures that the opponent loses most of his units. No, he doesn't. I'm going to take a billion damage here. He heals. What does he heal? That doesn't matter because it's stunned. I guess I take 12 from this Stargazer going under with the elusive. Oh, what a bummer. That 12 damage was so avoidable if I didn't get unlucky and I drew Swain in the start like I'm supposed to when I have a billion copies of Swain in my deck. Killing that fully is irrelevant. That's just 24 damage. That's not that much.
What wisdom do you bring from your journey, grandfather?
None are lost when there are stars to follow.
Let's do this.
Try to keep up.
Pokey stick. Full stun the grandfather. Allow us to attack with the Swain. 3 to anything. I guess I'll do this again. It stuns both of the opponent's units. And I get to attack with all of my units. I rally off of this. And then I'll rally off of the Samira.
Try to keep up.
Just challenge her on the Samira. She's at A. Deal a billion damage to the opponent's Nexus, even through the damage halving. Then all out.
Blink and you'll miss me.
And then the opponent's dead. Yay, we managed to get through the extra plating. At least 1 game.
Where was the danger?
Well, it only cost me 2 health, but I managed to do the thing I thought I couldn't do. Do I pick up Arachnoid Sentry even though I cut it from the deck? I guess so, because it's the better out of all of those options. Poros. As fun as Poros next with the Romantic Wake seems, I don't think it's worth it. Little buddies. Do I care about the little buddies? I have so much money and nowhere to spend it. I guess I'll do it. Let's just purchase little buddies. Maybe the chump blockers will be relevant, who knows? We get brought back up to our full health here. Let's keep the stylish shot just in case I get unlucky yet again and draw Samira in our opening hand. Right on cue. The game really wants me to have Samira. Well, let's see if we hit the 1 Samira with this stylish shot. We didn't. Fortunately for me, we didn't. Let's do this. Just to have a clear board to drop Swain onto.
Empire above all.
Right, our powers get +1/+1 from Regal Dust Sprinkle. I guess that's cool. Spirit's Embrace? Yeah, sure. Get rid of that unit. Stun the Tilted Robe Maker. We don't rally, but we're dealing a bunch of damage to the opponent's Nexus. The next turn we can do Enrage Fire Spitter or something else alongside the Ravenous Flock. Never mind, the opponent really wants to deal 6 damage to my Nexus. I guess I can't do anything about that then. Let's do Samira. Actually, no, we'll do Pokey Stick then Samira. Proc Samira's Splendor effect. Might be relevant. Might not be though.
No need to make a name for myself. Just an impression.
The opponent has a surprising amount of over-the-top damage. I guess it's because all of his spells and skills deal extra damage, so even something as small as the Doom Beast's effect deals a bunch of damage.
Kind of girl, gorgeous and deadly. Fresh to
It's fine. We are now at the point where a single attack will just proc the rally effect. Let's do Pokey Stick. No. I'll do Flare here. I want to get cards out of my hand. Then I'll do Pokey Stick. Soften stuff up for Swain's Ravenous Flock, I guess. Do I care about this? Might be problematic if the opponent has Ward Fuel, but I'm going for this line anyway. Oh no, my Poro. Whatever shall I do? I heal up back up to full. The opponent's at 29. Samira's dying. It really doesn't like Samira, I guess. And this is healing him 15, damn. That's a lot to drain from a single unit. Let's try to... Nah, of course it doesn't do much. This is a big problem for me. Now all of our spells and skills deal significantly less damage. Attack with everything again. I need to try and, even if I don't kill him, I have to set him down a few tiers of our power, so that our spells can deal a respectable amount of damage. Let's say okay. We just clear everything here, and we're only taking 6 because we've been denying him cards that grow his darkness's damage. I want cards out of my hand. Do I want to do Stylish Shot because of that? I think so. Even though it's only dealing 1 damage each. Just try and cast as many Ravenous Flocks, I guess. Just to get them out of our hand. Ooh, this is a very large Enraged Fire Spitter. I didn't realize it was that large. We did a number on this guy with the raiding party. Next turn we're getting another Ravenous Flock, so this is a-okay. In fact, this turn we just kill the opponent. Let's do attack with everything. See what the opponent does. Yeah, that's not enough. I just killed you on board. Turns out you're very, very squishy when you don't have stuff and damage halving on your Nexus.
History will remember us.
So far we're, what? 3 for 3 on not getting Swain in our opening hand in this video. Ooh, a Ravenous Flock with Extract Fabricator, that's huge. Considering how many times we're casting him, or casting it. And I guess stacked against him is worth it when our deck is that large. So as I was saying, we're 3 for 3 on not getting Swain in our opening hand in this video. Let's see if we can make it a 4 out of 4. Death Lotus might be relevant here because of the opponent attacking with Mordekaiser. Ooh, 3 out of 4, not 4 for 4. Cool, cool. The first card each turn costs 2 less. Kinda feels bad to play Swain here, but I can't play another unit. Guess I can do Samira. See what the opponent
No
does.
need to make a name for myself, just an impression.
Then I can do Spirit's Embrace on the Samira, I guess. That captures the Samira. I'll do this. This levels up the Swain. But this is also working against me because it levels up Mordekaiser really very quickly. So this might have been a mistake. Ceaseless Sentry. What do I want to do here? How do I want to do this? I can target the Mordekaiser to try and get rid of the spell shield, but I don't think it's worth it. Let's do this. Oh, the opponent really is just straight up stunning Swain, and he's going for an attack this turn. This is kind of unfortunate. Luckily for me, the Swain has life still, so it could be significantly worse for me. I can even do... I'll do Poke Stick, just to try and deny the opponent the attack in case he goes for it.
I will break them.
Right. That happens no matter what. Completely forgot about that. I guess I can... I'm fine taking the 18.
I will break them.
I think. Just because he doesn't have a way to benefit from this additional rally. Yeah.
Feel my pain.
Both my units get cursed. But as long as I have
Such little lives.
my spells, I can keep stuff under control. This clears 2, stuns the Mordekaiser. The Morgana gets stunned as well, so this is the only thing that gets
Don't
to
hold
attack.
anything back. I want.
And I'll have 2 blockers for
I will.
Mordekaiser and this thing, if and when they do attack. Wait, really? If you kill that thing, my spell would fizzle, so your board would be safe. I guess the opponent's kind of stupid. Or maybe he just wanted to drain my Nexus. That might have been it. This is fine, right? Because it deals damage to the opponent's Nexus, so this thing gets stunned and it clears that one. Just doing whatever I can to stay alive. Let's release the Swain. It's smaller than the Samira, so it shouldn't be shackled.
Blink and you miss me.
Let's do this to do 4. Which actually translates to 1 overall, but it's okay. This Samira is almost Pro King. No, right. It gets reset at the start of our turn. But we can go for a rally this turn, I think. At the very least we can do this. Release the Samira. Then we death send everything the opponent has. It stuns the Mordekaiser. We're growing our champions by a bunch. The opponent doesn't appear to have anything in hand to interact with us. He has the hate spikes. He lets his units die for some reason, so he doesn't even get to play hate spikes. Ah, he was saving for Tarosh, that's why he didn't do anything. That might have been a mistake, opponent. Because I just do this. Well, game over. Fortunately, I got lifesteal on the Swain, otherwise... Wait, this is a champion encounters or mid-boss, so it doesn't even matter if I took damage here or not, I would heal up no matter what. Oh, I guess the opponent really didn't get lucky at all. 2 sets of terrible choices. I guess I'll pick up the Rictus. It's a decent or above average 2-drop. Immortal Swain or Excavator's Charge. Let's do Immortal. The Deathless will be an additional layer of protection for Swain. Whirling Death, no. I'll keep the Noxian Fervor. Do we get Swain here at the start? We do. I mean, considering how many Swains we have in our deck, even before then we already had a lot of Swains, but now we just have like such an overwhelming amount of Swains in deck that there's no shot we're not getting a Swain in our opening hand. Do I clear everything with the pirouette right away? Sure. Let's do just that. Let's grab another Noxian Fervor, I suppose. Seems overkill to place Swain here. I'm going to do it anyway though. We waste 3 spell mana. What's 3 spell mana in the grand scheme of things? It's fine. Or at least it could be worse. Let's Spirit Embrace that. Attack with both of our units. It's just 8 damage, or 4 damage. But it will be relevant in the long run. Let's set up a kill on the opponent's units for a Ravenous Flock like next turn. We just Ravenous Flock the opponent's board down next turn. Actually, let's do Enraged Fire Spitter first. Get some use out of the discount. Or get the most out of the discount. The opponent plays that. Spell Shield. At least this thing is stunned, but Spell Shield is a nuisance. I'll do this anyway. It gets rid of Spell Shield on 1 unit at least. And it's a viable target for the Ravenous Flock, so... next turn we'll just Ravenous Flock that thing down yet again. Could do Stylish Shot here, but I waste 1 mana of discounting. Let's do Enrage Fire Spitter then. Deal 5 across the board. Opponent stuns the Swain. Okay, that's his best shot at winning. Might have been able to close out the game this turn if he didn't do that. Let's do Stylish Shot anyway. I was hoping for a Samira, but an additional Swain will do just fine as well. Because additional Swains are just additional Ravenous Flocks. And the Ravenous Flocks give our Swain an extra item. Let's do Arachnoid Sentry to get rid of that spell shield. Might as well, right? And he gets it right back. Crap. Let's see if he blocks any of these. Okay, perfect. By doing that, he ensures that I can Ravenous Flock one of his units, which removes the spell shield and makes his entire board vulnerable to spells again. Can I kill him this turn? It's kind of hard to pull off, but I might be able to. Stylish? No. Let's just do Samira.
Excel at making heads turn and roll.
Opponent attacks, yep, like I figured. I deal 8 there, 12 there, or 16 there. So 16 across the board.
They should thank me for the freedom.
And with 16 across the board, it's as much damage as it is, it's still not good enough. Guess I'll do this on our ephemeral Samira. Might as well deal 8 to the opponent's Nexus. Get him closer to death this way. And now he just dies to a single Stylish Shot.
I will break them.
Bang.
Such little lives. I will break them.
And we're actually no, we're not at the end. We actually have to contend with the Heart of the Fluffed. Shouldn't be too hard, right? All of these are terrible. Whirling Death, I guess. More Whirling Deaths. Could be worse. I mean, we can just stun the Heart of the Fluffed, right? So it shouldn't be too bad. Keep the Pokey Stick, toss the Samira. If I get Samira in our opening hand, I'm going to be impressed. Of course, we don't, though. Our Swain is just... we just have way too many Swains. We're at the point where it's too redundant. You know what? Let's do this. It denies the Heart of the Fluff a lot of the keywords he would get normally, so I think it's worth it. Ooh, elusive Swain. Cool. Cool.
We are at war.
Can I potentially... depends on how many Pokey Sticks I get, but I might be able to go for a rally this turn. We're at 9. Nah. We would need 6 spellcasts. I don't think we're getting 6 spellcasts. Might as well do this. Set up a kill with the Ravenous Flock. Once the opponent has played a couple more units. Does he play the Heart of the Fluff on an empty board? I wonder. It does. I guess it's a waste not to get these stats on the board plus the sticky unit. I'm just going to damage it so it can be targeted by our spell, the Ravenous Flock. Really? He goes for that right away. Well, fortunately I can just deal 6 and stun. Ravenous Conservator, sure. The game will probably go on long enough to the point where that's relevant. Play wherever you want, opponent. It's not going to be... It's not going to make a difference. He's probably filling up his entire board this turn. He's going to play an additional Poro, yep. I'll just Ravenous Flock everything down. Damage that fluff of Poros once again, so that it can be targeted by our Ravenous Flocks. It's fine. Do I want to do Pokey Stick on his board? No, I don't think we need to. Let's just hit his Nexus. It's not a lot of damage, but it's something. This is a decent hit. One less Poro on board. And might as well use the body that would die anyway. Here's another Heart of the Fluffed. I guess I'll keep denying him the decent keywords by doing this. He gets to copy the keywords on the previous Heart of the Fluffed, but it's fine. I'll just stun it thanks to the Pokey Stick. It's getting a lot of items on it. As long as it doesn't get Spell Shield, I should be okay though. Let's get some use of our Rally effect. The opponent gets set to 5. You're dangerously close to dying, opponent, you know that, right? I guess he survives this turn because my power has just ended for the turn. So no more increased damage on the spells. But he's just dead next turn to something as simple as a Pokey Stick. As it turns out, the bolt really was too slow. Unfortunately, we managed to get to the end of the game without needing to play it. Come on, opponent, we both know you're dead, stop playing spells. I guess he really wanted to grow the stats of his Poros before dying. And now we're at the end. We're going to get Swain in our opening hand. The real question is, can we play it on the first turn though? We'll need to clear both the Zoe and the Poro King. Let's get more Ravenous Flocks, sure. Even though we're already struggling with board space, it should be fine anyway. It's going to be annoying not being able to play Swain on the first turn. I guess I can play Swain if I just waste the cost reduction from the stacked against them. But it's not ideal. I'm definitely keeping double Ravenous Flock, that's a good card. Okay, Stick as well. Do I keep the Enraged Fire Spitter? Let's toss it, maybe we can get an additional spell. Okay, we have a Swain in our opening hand. We won't be able to... Yeah, the opponent doesn't take damage, so I can't get the Swain down, like I said. I'll need to use the cost reduction here. The real question will be then, does the opponent have an answer to this turn I'm about to have? I'll need to go Swain. And hope I can do something else alongside it. Ravenous Flock, Pokey Stick maybe. Pokey Stick one of the units down, then Ravenous Flock it. Maybe if I'm lucky with the Pokey Stick I can do it a bunch of times thanks to the doubling dice. Let's just get the Swain down. Wiggly Bubblefish. If I go for a burst speed Spirit's Embrace, the opponent shouldn't be able to react and I kill both of the Poros. I think that's correct.
I will break them.
We immediately level up the Swain, but as long as both the Poro King and the Zoe stick around, I won't be able to properly damage the opponent's Nexus. Maybe the opponent blocks this with the Zoe. That's not enough to save Zoe, right? No. Oh, but the opponent just has another Zoe. Of course he does. The opponent's Poros are massive now. I'd really like to remove the opponent's spell shields, but I don't think that will happen. In fact, Swain might be dying here. I can do a bunch of Ravenous Flocks. Let's do this. That way I can Ravenous Flock the Zoe down, hopefully. Ooh, doubling dice, perfect. Now what? Swain's Raven Army, definitely. Let's start trying to clear the board. Let's give our Swain a bunch of items as well. Sheep. Sheep is an unfortunate problem. Wings to do this again. Surely the opponent can't respond to this. I guess maybe if he has another rally, a rally effect, he might be able to do something. Captures his Swain. But fortunately Swain is cheap because of all the damage I've been able to dish out, because the opponent doesn't have 2 champions on the board. Let's get maximum value out of our Swain by doing this. Then we refill our entire spell mana pool. We'll also kill the Poro King here. We'll get another Swain back. So now we'll have 2 Swains on the board. It's going to be important. Especially because the opponent just has a sheep. Seems like a waste to waste this spell mana, but I don't really have anything else that's good to do here. So I guess we're doing this. And then this turn, what? I guess we just do Rictus and hope the opponent doesn't have a board clear. Okay, that's not a board clear. We can do... Yeah, the opponent only has 3 spell mana, so let's just do this. And then we attack with the Rictus. Attack with the Swain as well, maybe. Swain's Ravenous Flock still 5 each. This stuns the ship. I could just Ravenous Flock though.
I will break them.
I'm going to do it. The opponent has no answers, so this is probably fine. We'll stun the opponent's entire board by doing this. We're which also shuffling a bunch of Swains in the deck, and they will be converted into Ravenous Flocks, which are a very good card right now. Sure, the opponent dies here. I mean, the Swains are massive. We don't kill him, but we have the rally effect. And we're dishing out a bunch of damage. Ravenous Flock again. It's not necessary. Unless the Ravenous Flock allows me to grow the Swains enough. No, it doesn't. In that case, I think this is just a better play. We clear the opponent's board of units. We'll leave one damaged unit in order to play Ravenous Flocks next turn. We're dealing a bunch of damage to the opponent's Nexus. I think we have a setup to kill the opponent next turn. Unless he has like Buried in Ice or something. Then again, I have the Death Lotus. So I might be able to get through the Buried in Ice if the opponent has it. How do I do this? Just do this, deal 13 across the board. Then what? Pirouette stuns a unit. And also removes spell shield. Yeah. I'll be able to pirouette the Chip and the Poro King to stun one, remove the other from remove the spell shield from the other, and then the Death Lotus is enough to clear the Poro King, so this is fine. Ooh, elusive Poro King. That's a bummer. Fortunately, we have our game plan. Oh, right. Swain is dealing damage, so both of his units get stunned. The unfortunate part is he's healing 9 and he's using Buried in Ice here. I'm actually going to do this. Deal 14 more to that unit. No, it doesn't accomplish anything, right? Yeah, I don't think it accomplishes anything. Then again, I can do the pirouette to kill the Poro King here. I just have to do this to remove the spell shield. So let's do it. We'll do this, we'll play the pirouette right after, and then we'll use this Swain to keep a Swain on the board. This is actually a very bad Buried in Ice for the opponent. Unfortunately, our spell is only dealing 20 damage, which means it's not enough to kill the opponent, because the Nexus would take only 10 damage. The opponent would be left at 1. Seriously? You haven't run out of resources? Going to Death Lotus here. Not particularly. It will only remove that thing's spell shield. I don't think that's too important. Leveled up Jack. It's unfortunate. Unless the opponent has another Buried in Ice, I don't see ourselves losing here. Then again, all we need to do is just stun a single unit, and then yeah, Ravenous Flock is enough to close out the game. The opponent's just dead. Ouchie. Stunning the Jack, and then 13 damage across the board. And part of it is going to the opponent's Nexus. Just like... Oh, you're right, two champions. With two champions on the board. The opponent doesn't take damage.
We are at war.
I will need to deal damage to the opponent's nexus. I can't bait the Zoe into blocking, right? I'll get Swain's back next turn. So maybe throwing the Swain away is okay.
I will break them.
Is the Jack dies at least? No, he doesn't die. He doesn't get to die. Oh, how annoying. At least I'll be able to go for another attack here. The fact that the opponent just doesn't take damage is so terrible. Might be inclined to block if I don't attack with the Rictus. I really just want him to block with the Zoe, but he won't. He won't block with the Zoe. At least I'll have a bunch of Ravenous Flocks next turn. That should be enough to clear the board of any threats. Oh, I don't get a bunch of Ravenous Flocks. Never mind.
I'll take this one.
But the opponent's going ahead and
Portal me something cool.
killing. I guess he intends to heal himself back up to full with the chip. I wonder if this is enough to kill the opponent. Yeah, or it won't be. The opponent's getting... going ahead and keeping 2 units on the board with this. There is a way to kill the opponent here. I need to remove the spell shield on the Zoe. The only way to do that is by using Whirling Death. But Whirling Death will need to be the first card in the chain in order for that to happen. And then I Death Lotus right after. No, Death Lotus will need to be the first in the chain because it needs to be the last to resolve. I intend to kill both the Cithria and the Zoe. In order for Zoe to die, she needs to take additional damage from somewhere, so I'll need to Ravenous Flock here in order to clear here, leave the Nami alive. And in order for that to happen, I need to get rid of the Zoe. So let's hope this is enough to kill, because otherwise I'll have to go through the opponent's entire health pool. He goes for a deny on the Whirling Death. This messes up the entire chain. Right. Because Zoe will no longer take get its spell shield removed. If I play the second Death Lotus, that thing it will fizzle. This will fizzle. Guess I have to let this go through. Death Lotus should still be enough. Because for... Oh, you're right. Because for a second all the champions are dead. So we did win. But this was extremely close to a loss.
I will break them. Such little lives.
Oh, that was way too difficult. I didn't expect things to be that difficult, but I guess it's because we didn't really have access to the extra damage on our spells from the beginning of the game. Turns out that is a big detriment for us. All that matters is that we won in the end. But considering how strong Swain is in general, the fact that we had to sweat that hard for a win is not that great. I guess the last encounter is just better suited for other champions. But yeah, that will be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Till then.